What's the haps? It's your girl Daps coming at you with another video here in Oaklands. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different. So the base that we have been working on this whole time is actually my second base. And it is one that, I started once I got some inspiration for a new idea. So I thought I would give you a tour of my first base that I ever did when I first joined Oaklands and was learning how to play the game, and when I, just started off and had ideas for things I wanted to do, was trying to make things efficiently. So this is it. This is my first base. I was going with sort of a farmhouse style. Made this cool jar of stars and meteors that, every time I got the stars, I would move this lid off and throw them in there, which I thought was pretty cool. And then we've got our little farmhouse here. And when we go inside, I got this cool little swing I never got to finish, which is kind of sad, but it would have been cute. And then inside here, you've got little tubes where you can see the materials come through and get processed. Got some storage containers back here for the materials. But when the materials would come through and get processed, they would go up the conveyors and then come out the little silos on the side. I've got lots of decorations. The decorations over here. Got a little cupboard thing I made over here with more decorations. Made some fruit. Got like a little watermelon that I made here. Little fruit bowl. Put all my little jars there to be like little I don't know, drinks or juices or something like that. I had kind of just been setting aside some ingots and things just as like little samples. Over here I had some mushroom heads up on a little shelf as well. So then let's see, out this side you've got the little chutes where you would throw the materials through. Another little chute here. Got some clovers on the wall for decoration. Got my little section here where I was just sort of throwing some wood to save. But you would throw trees in here to process them. And they would saw here and then go through and process into planks down there. Back here I've got my jarring station, so this is set up so that you can flip over the crate and drop all of the items you wanted to smash up into here, and then they would go through and onto the conveyor here and then go through the machine and then get jarred up and come through and fall out onto here. And then your jars, when you came back and these were empty jars, you would dump the crate onto here and unseal it, and then all the jars would go up and into that container to be jars that you could then press buttons to release the jars to come out and fill up the machine right there. So this was going to be like where I was going to put different colored items as, like my vases and things. But again, never quite got around to that because I had the idea for the little fairy woodland base and I just got really excited about it and wanted to do it instead. I did have the big system going on inside the house for all of this before I moved it out, so that's why this is all here. Had this little sort of garagey situation where I was storing some excess materials. as well. This is, this was probably from back in August or so, was the last time I was on here. So it's been a good while. And then over here, you got my little storage room. This is really just where I put all my extra, conveyors and stuff I didn't want to just sell outright, or I guess delete outright. This is all just hanging out in here. Lots of surfboards I just anchored for fun. Just little storage and stuff. Really need my headlamp. And then this is where all the items would go up in the conveyors there and then come across and then plop down right here. So these little hatches were in case items would get stuck in here, because sometimes they would get stuck and not go up. So I'd have these little hatches here so I could open it up and clear the way. But otherwise, this is all set up so that you could have, everything set up so that all your items would fall down into the trucks, and then I could just drive off and go sell the items once I had them all processed. Just like any base, you got random stuff laying around everywhere of all the things that, I was saving to use. I kind of liked these things that I used to cover up the wires. I wish I would do more of that on my current base so you don't see the wires as much. So that's kind of fun. That's the thing I didn't take with me and start doing on the other base. But, it's kind of cool, like little silos sort of, and they've got, lightning, chimneys there, going up there. Honestly, like, this whole thing was a huge pain. These are all individual rectangles to make this siding look this way, and it was just a huge pain getting all of these, and they don't all line up, and they're a huge pain, and it was way too much work. I know so much more now than I did then. I'm sure I could do this so much better, but I just look at how many different little pieces that is just to make up this wall. It's crazy. But I mean, it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. I was gonna do a little bamboo garden thing here, but it's so hard to place those little bamboos. I have my little flagpole that I set up. Yeah, I left right before the basement update, so I never got to the basement here. So there's not like a ton of space. That was when I decided, okay, I want to do the really cool fairy underneath the tree basement. So that's why I decided to stop and head on over to a whole new section, or a whole new plot, so I could start fresh with the fresh, with the fresh build. Whew, sorry. It's sickness time. Everybody's getting sick in the house and starting to lose my voice, but I love mithril. It's such a pain to get, but it's so beautiful. I know it's hard to see right now because there's no light over here. That's another thing I didn't do well on this base. There's not really much in the way of lighting because I had my mining helmet and I just used it all the time. But yeah, I don't know. I hope you liked it. This, just showing you kind of where I came from, what I was up to before I had all the ideas that I have now, and this, really cool little farmhouse that I had going. And yeah, if you liked, leave a like. If you have things you saw here that you think I should bring to my other world or whatever, let me know. If you want to see more, subscribe. We'll probably do some more base tours. I know McFunPants is working on his cathedral, so I definitely want to do a base tour of his when he gets done. Sky has been working really hard on his basement, and whatever theme he's got going is a mystery to me, so I'm excited to see that and do a tour once he's done. So we'll be showing you more of that, but if you want me to do a tour of your base, reach out, leave a comment, let me know, and maybe we can plan something. You can DM me on Discord. I'll leave that in the description of the video as well. But thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye!